closets at that. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, as Americans, I feel like most Americans like consumers, and that's just the mindset that we in. We consume more than we, I guess, recycle. But I feel like people should be aware.
Clothing is it's actually a product that pollutes a lot, and it starts with the raw material. So almost half of the clothing we buy is made of cotton, and cotton is a crop that's very thirsty. It requires a lot of pesticides, a lot of herbicide. Most clothing is organic, and organic material decomposes and emits greenhouse gases like methane.
I don't think enough people realize that when they're recycling clothes or depositing clothes in one of our bins or reusing clothes like hand-me-downs or secondhand clothes, they're actually saving like X amount of landfill space, gallons of water, carbon emissions, and it all adds up.
We try to recycle every single item that comes in. If it's usable, someone can use it somewhere, we'll recycle it.
Truckloads. We come back with truckloads every day, you know. And if it didn't wind up here, if nobody was doing this, it would land up in the landfill.
We go out. We pick up 7 days a week. We have different routes that we follow, that the drivers do follow every week.
We process over 200,000 pounds a week in clothing here. We have over 2,000 of our yellow donation bins spread throughout the Washington, D.C. area.
I mean, here, look at this. This is the part that it kills me.
Brand new.
Right. I mean, there are kids' jeans, but I mean, it's awesome. You can give it to some other child.
Yeah.
Like people will donate anything and everything. So like when people donate into a collection bin, they'll throw it into we'll say like a Kroger bag, and it could be anything in there. It could be, you know, a brand new shirt from Banana Republic all the way down to a rag that they used to wipe their car down earlier that day.
Your clothes go and you donate them in the bin?
I think they go directly into the store, which may or may not be true. I have no idea.
I don't know the exact process of like how the clothes get there or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
When you're donating to a bin, then a lot of things can happen. It goes to a warehouse to be baled as credential clothing, a commodity that's basically just straight from the donator directly to a customer, and sometimes those clothes get sold to a warehouse that are sorting the goods, a sorting center.
We get our stuff from Goodwill, Salvation Army, local thrift stores. Then from there, we put it on the conveyor belt. They go through it, trying to see what we can get out of it. For us, we do everything. We do shoes, we do hot toys, purses and bags, you name it. Whatever we can get, we try to sell it. You know, so it makes a great difference, honestly. In Sierra Leone, we got customers that will come to the stores, start buying one bale, you know, and in 2-3 years, you will see these people buying 10-15 bales. They are creating jobs for their family by doing this used clothing business, honestly. You always hear the unemployment in Africa is around 15-25%. In my opinion, it's not true because of used clothing. You know, these people get up every day in the morning, go in the street, sell a lot of used clothing, and they are making money. You won't believe what they are doing with this. They are building small houses. They are paying for their children going to school, going to college. It is an undercover economy.
Es increíble lo que se beneficia a la gente. El salario mínimo en Guatemala ahorita es como de 2.300 quetzales. Y una bonita falda, una bonita blusa, ¿cómo se llama? Les cuesta unos 200, 300 quetzales. En esta ropa consiguen no solo mejor calidad de lo que es la ropa, ¿verdad? Sí. Y a un costo que le dijera yo que una bonita blusa se las pueden vender entre 25 o 30 quetzales. Es increíble. Sí, sí. Lo que es importante desde el punto de vista económico es que con una poca inversión la gente puede poner su negocio. Sí. Tiene su local en un mercado o en cualquier otro lado y necesita invertir tal vez de 3.000 a 5.000 quetzales y puede tener una rentabilidad de un 30%. Sí. Entonces, ya con eso la gente tiene su negocio propio y ya no es dependiente.
4 años.
4 años, ajá. Sí, antes yo trabajaba. Ajá. Yo trabajaba, ajá. En lo mismo. Ajá. Solo trabajaba. Pero ahí poco a poco el Señor me fue ayudando y puse mi propio negocio.
¿Cómo es su nombre?
Ajá. Maribel Molina.
¿Y a cuántas personas usted cree que ha beneficiado?
14 años, bastantes. Son 14 años, bastante.
Bastante.
This one is enough for everybody, not even in Nairobi here, all over the country. You go to Mombasa, they are selling, you go to Kisumu, you go to every, Nakuru, all over. They come for them here, or they take them up there, and they sell. So it's a business that is supporting very many families.
Motumba is something used to help them because you can afford, everyone can afford, especially who does not have enough money to buy the new clothing.
Those clothes that are brought in from outside Kenya, from Europe, America, they're brought in, and we have one big market that is called Gikomba. That's where we go. The clothes are in bale, And as first impression, we go and collect those. We select the quality that are there, the ones that we feel like this can be good if they're not worn out. And we have a target market that we have our own customers whom we can take the clothes to.
Changed the African market, I mean the African people. Yeah, because if I remember when I was small, before we had these things, you would see even someone putting patched clothes, you know. Because now I think it was very expensive for us now from our industries. But now when these ones came, you know, they were a bit cheaper. So it is like it cleaned people. It cleaned people's lives. So now you can pay, you say everyone is smart, clean, in their own way, even if they are second hand. Yeah, and we are here.
Is what you're wearing?
Because you get the original stuff, designer. Where else will you get that at that price? You're looking at a designer at the price of?
How much?
At the price of a Chinese fake.
Joyce and her colleagues make pants, make garments from larger size trousers, and the small bits that are cut off are used for firing stoves for women that make peanuts at the other end of the market, but they also use them for stuffing seats.
Take handbag or big bag or any leather, good leather. Maybe go to buy and market in there. They come to cut a piece and piece to make a shoes, and they buy a sole. All they can buy a sole and leather. You know.
That's cool.
And everything is coming for our hands. Come with shoes.
¿Qué hace con lo que sobra?
Se venden los saldos.
Se venden los saldos.
Lo de la ropa que sobra, lo compran y lo pagan por libra, pero le dan 80 quetzales por quintal, 80 centavos.
¿Por libra?
No, por quintal.
¿Por quintal?
80 centavos por quintal. Me imagino que debe ser una fábrica, ¿verdad? Porque ya ve que todos esos panchitos traen el sello de una fábrica.
Pero es lo que no sirve.
Sí, ya lo conozco.
Algodón, pura playera, ajá.
Se recicla y se hace telas para sofás, para colchones, para alfombras. Entonces en total reciclamos todo. Ajá.
And this is a good one too, because it's dirty, but we're still using it.
All these different textiles that don't get resold, they're not in the quality that we want to resell. We pull them, basically we make fiber out of it, and then with this fiber we make different products. Chopping portion is one thing, because you cannot pull the fiber unless it's cut up, and then it goes into a process of pulling the fiber. After the fiber is pulled, then we make the padding. Some of our product is used by Toyota and Lexus in the US for their insulation in the doors, in the trunks, in the ceilings. They all use SOEX made padding that's made in Fresno, California.
The secondhand clothing industry is dedicated to conserving resources and eliminating waste.
And as we've seen, clothing and shoes can live a long life, and they are useful to many different people.